Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring the book Guru Bhakti Yoga, authored by Swami Sivanandaji Maharaj of Divine Life Society, Rishikesh, India, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda of Swami Jyotirmayananda Society in Sacramento, California. So, continuing our Guru Purnima lecture from Swami Chidanandji Maharaj regarding Guru Kripa. So Swamiji continues, he says, as long as we consider ourselves to be human beings, earthly beings with all the wants, limitations, and weaknesses of being human, we cannot fully enter into the awareness of the Guru in his absolute divine essence. Therefore, our sadhana should be to generate the divine consciousness and shed off first our human consciousness. If we begin to live here as divine beings with a divine destiny, then gradually the Guru Kripa and the divine aspect of the Guru will begin to manifest, and we shall begin to partake of the Guru Kripa. We have to make the start. Even in this prayer to the Guru, we will make our task easy. From the very beginning to the very climax, all have to be got from the divine source. Until we make ourselves fit and generate the divine consciousness that we are not the human beings, but we are souls in bondage who only need a little transforming touch of Guru Kripa, we will not be able to fully make use of the Guru as the divine being. So we have to understand these mystical ways and how to obtain the Guru's grace. To illustrate this point, a prince who has lost his heritage does not know that he is a prince, happens in his wanderings to stand before his father's palace, being cowed down in the consciousness of a beggar. What is the maximum he will ask? He will ask, give me shelter for the night, give me food for the day, and that is what he will get. Supposing this very prince is made to realize you are the heir of the kingdom, then he will demand the whole kingdom. He will not demand food and shelter. He will go up to the king and say, oh, father, make me king, give me my true heritage. Similarly, we have first of all to develop in us the consciousness that we are immortal beings, Amar Atma. We are in essence Sat Chit Ananda, existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute. Then we can demand that Satchidananda consciousness from Guru, and Guru will be able to give it to you. In other words, through our effort, we have to raise ourselves to that level first. Ultimately, we have to take consideration of one more factor. Even if someone were to tell the prince that he is a prince and he has to go to his father and demand the heritage, perhaps if he is a minor, the king may say, all right, give him a palace and he will become entitled to his heritage, the kingdom, when he attains majority, when he becomes a major. Even so, there may be certain inner qualifications which are necessary for the full and effective reception of divine grace. Until then, until that is attained by the disciple, he will have to wait. Therefore, even after having seemingly attained all the qualifications of an ideal disciple, we have to wait in humility and patience. We cannot arrogate to ourselves a perfection which is only visible in the discerning vision of the divine light. So, patience and humility in the spiritual realm may have to extend over a long time. We have to wait as a dog waits for his master at the doorstep of the Guru for a whole lifetime if need be, I remind people of Mata Shabri, who was very young when her guru had told her, one day Ram will come, continue to keep this ashram clean and take care of it. And she did so with all her heart and all her might. And when Lord Rama eventually came, she was an old lady. But she never gave up her patience or her faith or her trust or her surrender. Every day she swept the floors, brought the flowers, brought the sweets and the fruits, and patiently waited for Rama. And every day he didn't come, she would uh, cry tears of separation for him. And that continued for decades. Ultimately, he came because she had that faith. Her guru had said, one day Rama will come. So, this is not a journey of the quick fix or in and out fast food. It's not like that. You have to be very patient and very sincere and continue to enjoy the. But the good thing is that even in your sadhana, even if you have not been self realized, your whole life will be serene. Inwardly you will find peace, happiness, joy. Externally, of course, there will be problems. You may struggle, you may get sick, you may have financial difficulties. All those things, as we do in the world, will continue at the human level. But at the consciousness level, there will be a divine nectar dripping. That's how you know that Guru's grace is working. There is no loss here, for the goal is immortal life or freedom. If we have become willing servants and willing obedient disciples, then it is the natural law that Guru Kripa will flow into us unasked. It will come like a thunderstorm. It will be full, it will give us full immersion, even without our asking. Just like a thunderstorm is not necessarily a good example. Think of a fruit bearing tree, full of fruits, laden with fruits, blooming, and it will give the fruits to you in abundance. But let us not commit the mistake of dictating to the Guru how his Kripa should flow into us. So many of us ask worldly, meaningless things. For we have within ourselves desires, our own old traits and ambitions, our own ideas of what is good and bad. In front of the Guru, we should keep mum. He knows, he already knows what's the best for us. If we ask, we only spoil the process. So, he knows what is pleasant and unpleasant, desirable and undesirable, and we want Guru Kripa to conveniently adjust and adapt itself to our needs and fancies. So we dictate Guru Kripa, we don't ask for it. Guruji, please do this, do this, do this. It may not be good for you, but what is the poor Guru to do? Guru Kripa may come to you in an unpleasant form also, to shake you up and then to clean you up, like a mother who bathes her baby because he's dirty but he refuses to bathe. So she will forcibly clean him up. So sometimes that happens. It may come in the form of a series of disappointments, and later you will say, wow, what a beautiful thing. We may think that Guru has not bestowed his Kripa upon us, but that disappointment itself will be his Kripa. That's his grace. Many things may be seemingly good and pleasant, but it may be hurtful to our Atma or to our spirit, and that the Guru alone can perceive and judge. As a fond, careful mother, he may deny us that desire by subjecting us to seeming cruel disappointments. But if it will be the greatest manifestation of Guru Kripa, meant to remove all the obstacles and dangers that are on our path and to take us nearer and nearer to the consciousness of Satchitananda, or existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute. We are not fit to judge whether we are ready to receive Guru Kripa or not, and what form it should take. We should simply learn to surrender and get busy with the act of purifying ourselves. The best thing is to humbly leave everything to the Guru and say, I do not know whether I am even a disciple or not. Therefore, O ocean of mercy and compassion, pray, make me a proper disciple. Generate in me that mumukshutva, or the desire for liberation, which makes me a disciple, and give me the spirit of willing obedience. Help me in trying to follow thy instructions. Help me in trying to mold myself upon the pattern set up by thee. This must be our constant prayer, and by this alone shall we be able to draw the Kripa of our Guru and make our life fruitful. And the perfect way of praying is trying our best to be real disciples. That is the highest form of serving our Guru. Hari Om Tat Sat.